There's a message of letting go of a person, place, thing, situation, okay? The main message is letting go. There may be a situation in your life right now where you're kind of too caught up in it. Maybe you're not doing what you need to do with your life in other ways. Like maybe you're not fulfilling certain purposes, or, you know, maybe you're not doing your job or doing the cleaning around your house. I don't know. I just feel like something is taking you away from things that you should be doing. So if this is you, this reading should resonate with you. But the message of letting go is highly important. I do feel like some of us are in this process of seeing our worth and value, and maybe this is like the end of a cycle where, you know, if we just let go of a certain person, place, thing, or situation, that we've finished the cycle. We've completed that lesson that we needed to learn. Yeah. So cutting our cords with a person, place, thing, situation is also something that they're talking about. Same kind of message. This is talking about a fear of attachments to a certain person, place, or thing. It's a fear of, you know, things not working out the right way. Maybe even this is feeling a loss of control in a situation for some of you. However, cutting cords from anything that has to do with things that stem from the past, things that maybe bring in fear into this situation with a person, place, or thing. Either way it goes, you're being asked to steer clear of anything that could detour you away from things that you should be doing right now. Now, we do have a message of studying. This could be a time of you studying things that have to do with your spiritual journey. I feel like for many of you, this is a time of journaling, a need for, you know, just jotting down the different experiences that you're having right now, journaling about them and things of that sort. But either way it goes, journaling is something also that Spirit is saying needs to be done. When it comes to studying, I do feel like this is referring to studying things that have to do with evolving you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So this could be anything that, you know, as you're scrolling through Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, and you just feel like you need to stop and read something, watch something, you know, listen to a certain lecture, what have you, then that's what you need to do. Make sure that you're using your discernment of spirit and making sure that it feels like it resonates with you before you completely finish listening to it. Now, some of you are in the process of healing things that have to do with your parents. This could be anything that has to do with the past programming that they may have programmed you. Maybe some of you have family members or parents that are just not in alignment with some of the things that you're doing at this time. Maybe they are the ones that you need to cut your cords with. Either way it goes, I do feel a sense of healing something that is heavy or deep. So take it how it resonates with you. Just know that your parents, you know, they did the best that they could do. They learned things that maybe they had taught you or had done to you or not done for you that, you know, you got to remember it came from the way that they were raised as well. So there is an energy of forgiveness and learning to accept the way that things were. However, I feel like there's also a message of cutting cords with the past that has to do with your parents, maybe even family members. Now, the goddess is talking about expressing your creativity. I do feel like you're moving out of some cycle where you felt a little bit stuck. Maybe you felt like something was holding you back. Whatever it is that you're letting go of, this person, place, thing, situation, whatever it is, it's saying that it's been taking you away from some sort of adventure. This could be something that has to do with creativity. It also could be referring to things that your intuition is leading you towards. So if you're not paying attention to your intuition, or maybe even your discernment of spirit, maybe even the clairvoyant visions that you may be having about a situation, then make sure that you're listening to those things and taking the suggestions of what it's telling you to do. This is definitely a time of embracing your intuition and what it has to say. I get a feeling like some of you are tired of where you're at, really wanting more out of life, really wanting to move forward in a situation with a person, place, or thing. But I feel like some of you have been holding yourself back quite a bit by letting things that other people say, other people do, or haven't said or done, hold you back from fulfillment in this situation. 444, guys, the angels are working with you. Use only positive words and actions to attract the things that you wish and desire at this time. Some of you, this is asking you to really take a look at the way that you're thinking or overthinking things. You may be processing things in a way that is not in alignment with what Spirit is trying to do. So I do feel like many of you are in this process of logical thinking, not being too much in your heart space, or maybe not listening to your intuition or your clairvoyant abilities or something of that sort. But there's definitely some negative thinking. I'm hearing stinking thinking. But anyway, use the words clear, cancel, delete as a form of letting go of any of the words that you may be thinking or saying, anything that you're overthinking at this time as well. I just feel like some of you are really in this process of trying to let go of and bring in some sort of alignment between the heart and the mind, but letting go of negative repeated thoughts. They're telling me to use the other cards real quick. Hope everybody's doing okay. 555. I'm not doing too bad. I am Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. If you guys haven't already checked out my YouTube channel, please go check that out. I have 1,200 videos on there, from healings, readings, just quick tips, anything that has to do with that. Now, some of you are in this energy of disagreeable circumstances. This could even be disagreeable communications with somebody. I do feel like for many of you this has something to do with your friends, family, or maybe even your parents. But there's disagreeable energy that you're trying to work past at this time. Some of you are trying to explain that your intuition is telling you to do this, this, and that, and your parents or your family and friends just aren't falling for it. So you have disagreeable energy where you're trying to fulfill something with that your intuition is telling you to do, or your discernment is telling you to do, but yet others around you are being like, no, 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 don't do that. But I really feel like this is a time when you need to step into your divine feminine energy and do things that you know are needed to be done anyway, and not worry about the naysayers or what other people are telling you to do or not do or what have you. The sun is talking about brighter days ahead. Okay, so even when it comes to the family and friends, if you're worried about the way that they're going to react to something that you're doing, or they've already been giving you hell about something that you're doing or not doing, then this is Spirit's way of saying that they will change their mind, or they will turn around. It may take time, and it may take a lot of time, is what I'm hearing for some of you, for them to follow suit, or for them to be okay with something that you're doing or engaging in. But Spirit's like, they will come around. They will see that things are okay. Now, the cat is asking you to not try to flatter people at this time, not try to put on some sort of mask or some sort of show for others, but to be your authentic self, whatever that looks like for you. I feel like people are attracted to the authentic part of yourself, and that is what's going to help people to see things a little bit differently. But it may even also help you to see things differently, where you're in that energy of logical thinking, overthinking, not being too much in your heart space. This is Spirit saying that, we're trying to help you to get out of that space and not have to worry about what everybody thinks and wearing a mask or what have you. So the third eye is definitely awakening at this time. You may be feeling some pressure in your temples, in your third eye, even maybe in your pineal gland. But this is a message saying that there's visions. There's times when Spirit is connecting with you, giving you some sort of information about what your next step should be, what you should or shouldn't be doing. I even feel like some of you, if this is talking about a romantic partner for you, you're seeing things that may be coming into fruition for you in this relationship, whether or not you're already with somebody. And the writer tells me that there's important information coming your way. I feel like most of you, this information is coming from Spirit, coming from the things that you're studying and learning at this time. Maybe it's not that you're even studying or learning, but, I feel like there's something about lessons being very present right now that are helping you to evolve, helping you to develop your spiritual attributes, things like creativity, intuition, clairvoyant abilities, telepathy, things of that sort. Just trusting in Spirit in general is one of the messages that I'm getting, that some of you are deepening and developing at this time. But I really feel like a lot of this is coming from forgiveness of family members, parents maybe even. And this is also a time of you learning that you are somebody who is meant to be a positive role model. For some of you, you're not feeling this yet, and some of the lessons that you're going through are helping you to realize your attributes, the things that you have to bring to the table, and with a person, place, thing, situation, job, career, relationship, whatever it may be. The fish is talking about riches, and I'm feeling like this is riches and unconditional love. However, for some of you, this could be referring to riches and money, abundance coming to you in that way, or what have you. However, for some of you, this could also represent a disaster when it comes to things that you're investing in, or it could provide also, I'm feeling like this is going to resonate differently with everybody. For some of you, this is like a disaster and something that you've invested your time and energy into. But for the majority of you, this is riches and abundance of finances. Okay, this could also be abundance of unconditional love. The mouse tells me that you're missing out on some important details, or either you're pushing away the important details. I feel like for some of us, there are some things that Spirit has been showing us and, been telling us we need to go this way or that way, or do this or do that. And instead of maybe following through with what Spirit is telling us to do, we're missing out on those details, and we're kind of just going with what we want to do. Maybe the things that make us feel a little more comfortable and not as much vulnerable as we were feeling before. But what Spirit is saying is, it's time to listen to what Spirit is telling you to do. Take a chance, be vulnerable, allow yourself to be open-minded and open-hearted about a certain person, place, thing, or situation, whatever this is. However, I do feel like the beginning of this reading was saying, like, let go of something. And this could be a situation, a person, place, or thing, so that you can move into another situation with a person, place, or thing. But I definitely feel like there's something that you need to let go of so that there can be some sort of harmony and balance. Yes, they're saying. The snake is here, which represents Kundalini energy. It also represents the shedding of something old and the new coming in. So there's definitely a message of change. Out with the old, in with the new is what I'm getting. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Much love to you guys. Bye.